Hello, and welcome to this Silver Linings Moment with me, Wendy McVicker, Athens Poet Laureate. This week, our U.S. laureate is Mark Strand, who served in that post from 1990 to 91. I love Mark Strand's poetry and have wanted to read him to you before. A lot of his poems have, at the very least, a dark current running through them that makes them seem not very silver linings-ish. But I was determined to find something for this National Poetry Month, celebrating U.S. Poets Laureate. And so, in my lovely selected poems, I found a poem that some of you who know me well will find surprising. This is called Pot Roast. I am a vegetarian, but I like food and find it a cause for celebration and a means of celebration when sometimes there doesn't seem a lot to celebrate. And I love the way he celebrates this pot roast. So here goes. Pot roast. I gaze upon the roast that is sliced and laid out on my plate, and over it I spoon the juices of carrot and onion. And for once I do not regret the passage of time. I sit by a window that looks on the soot-stained brick of buildings and do not care that I see no living thing, not a bird, not a branch in bloom, not a soul moving in the rooms behind the dark panes. These days, when there is little to love or to praise, one could do worse than yield to the power of food. So I bend to inhale the steam that rises from my plate, and I think of the first time I tasted a roast like this. It was years ago, in Seabright, Nova Scotia. My mother leaned over my dish and filled it, and when I finished, filled it again. I remember the gravy, its odor of garlic and celery, and sopping it up with pieces of bread. And now I taste it again, the meat of memory, the meat of no change. I raise my fork and I eat. Pot Roast by Mark Strand. I managed to see it with my new glasses. This was an experiment. I hope you enjoyed this poem. I hope you will find food to enjoy as you go about your week. And I thank you for being with me again for this Silver Linings Moment. Wendy McVicker, Athens Poet Laureate. Bon appétit.